From the Detroit Free Press, in the heart of the Motor City, it's Monday, July 13th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kerry Jr. II. Michigan's Health Department reports 390 new cases of COVID-19 and 1 new death. In total, there are over 69,000 cases of the coronavirus and over 6,000 deaths statewide. Starting today, businesses are required to refuse service to people who are not wearing masks, with some exceptions. The executive order was issued Friday by Governor Whitmer, and it affects the entire state. The order also requires people to wear a mask at crowded outdoor spaces. If broken, you could receive a misdemeanor charge and a $500 fine. The order did not outline guidelines for enforcement, but Whitmer said Thursday local officials would step up. Exceptions to the mask order include children under 5, those who cannot wear a mask for medical reasons, and people eating and drinking while at a food establishment. Businesses must place signs in their windows signaling the mask requirement to customers. That's the latest. For more information on COVID-19 in Michigan, visit www.freep.com.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Meredith Spellbring. During World War II, it was a place rebellious war objectors were sent to work and stay out of the public eye. It was often known as America's Siberia. Now, it's a campground in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, and its story is largely untold. Camp Germfask in Germfask, Michigan, located about an hour north of the Mackinac Bridge, was one of more than 150 camps open nationwide during the Second World War for conscientious objectors to do work instead of going into the war. Men who protested at other camps were deemed troublemakers and were often funneled to Camp Germfask. The men who objected the war on religious, moral, or political grounds were not warmly received by the locals. While many men were off fighting in the war, the residents of Germfask viewed the conscientious objectors as draft dodgers who were there to cause problems. It is a tension still noticeable decades after the camp closed. For more information and stories of Camp Germfask, head to freep.com.
This is Evan Petzold of the Free Press Sports Department. As the NCAA permitted football, men's basketball, and women's basketball players to return to campus beginning June 1st for voluntary workouts, positive COVID-19 tests poured in at major schools, causing some athletic departments to shut down training sessions. Others, however, have gone through the process without a peep. Only one athletic department of the 11 Mid-American Conference respondents were willing to share coronavirus positive tests. Buffalo was the only school that did not respond to the Free Press's informal survey. MAC Commissioner John Steinbrecher said each member institution can make its own decisions on how to report cases. Ohio's athletic department administered 125 coronavirus tests, with 8 student athletes testing positive. The 3 in-state schools, Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, and Western Michigan, will not share similar data. While nearly all MAC athletic departments were unwilling to release information, 2 Power 5 programs, Michigan and Michigan State, are taking a transparent approach. UM has reported 514 tests and 4 positive results. MSU has 279 tests and 5 positive cases. Many athletic departments, like CMU, cited patient privacy laws as the reason for not releasing coronavirus information to the public. At Michigan, however, that hasn't been a problem. Because of UM's generous information without the backfire of breaking privacy laws, Michigan epidemiology professor and chair Joseph Eisenberg said others should be able to do the same. The disconnect lies within the NCAA, which, like the MAC, does not have a uniform policy on how to inform the public of COVID-19 data. The Big Ten exemplified the disconnect when the league cut non-conference games from the upcoming schedule, leaving desperate Group of 5 schools without much-needed game guarantee money. Universities from the MAC, for example, are now left without more than $10 million, including $2.15 million at CMU.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.